Talking to roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many couches I cried. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. I really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we before it was blocked. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like a hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we before it was blocked. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. I'm like a band of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent, a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You was scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't a parent to me. Put dust on you, like cheetah, run up and I'm on the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the sea. I mean, for real. Tesla driving soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like I'm.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the the time as we're underway here in Week 13.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Stevens. And a slant hold in by Ruggs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The tackle
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Stevens. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
and
On the ground, Richard. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Stevens. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. With 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
1st and 10. Stevens. That is caught at the 7. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the Jets' 6-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Brings up 4th down.
Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson, from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Carlson is good. They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay, because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
For Las Vegas.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. Fielded in the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Man, I should have scored. Then I got to do this.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He finds Perine out of the backfield. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 1st down, Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. He's checking with a referee. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
To throw is Darnold. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's the ex-Florida Gator, Lamichael Perine. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Lamichael Perine with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score, Jets 7, Raiders 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Throwing again, Stevens. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stevens. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Stevens. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. On that time, he was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is,
but, you know,
got to push it downfield to try to pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Darnold. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll be taken down at the 34. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And they still get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Jets 14, Raiders 3.
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. The way he went into that contact, as a rookie QB, you just kind of hold your breath. Maybe slide there.
Probably a very good idea. Not probably. Definitely a very good idea. And I go back to something someone told me a long time ago. In college, yeah, those guys are going to hit you, but they're just playing for a scholarship. These guys in the NFL, they're hitting you for jobs. That's a whole different hit.
On 1st down, Stevens. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
A 10-yard
A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stevens. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Quentin Williams make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
At their own 38-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh my gosh,
Possession on him, and he
3 people, and I didn't.
Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they tied 30. We know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jones. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Running is Jacobs. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
To throw on 3rd down. Stevens. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a return will stop right around the 25. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
And then 10 yards to go.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and make.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
21. Raiders 10. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Valentine going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Right? Good field position means go ahead and attack.
What game did they hold up?
Press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
That didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
That's a pig!
There, but it's incomplete.
Damn!
And I think they'll be well served to take that
put
type
me
of
onto the right
physical approach
person,
against him
man.
the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
That's a pig, that's a pig, that's a pig, that's a pig, that's a
And
pig,
the
that's a
ball
pig.
incomplete.
It feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
What?
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half.
Give me my picks,
This might be
nigga.
an
Damn.
opportunity to get off the
What's
field.
going the fuck on right now?
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Richard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now Stevens.
That's, oh my gosh, bro. Come on.
That time, but it's going to be 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
You maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Stevens. That's complete to Richard, the running back. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Operating from the gun, Stevens, flushed out right. He'll find his running back here, Richard. But he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw on 2nd down, Stevens. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
That catch
Baby
could
girl,
be
you're
a
good. It's us.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a first down carry by Jones. He's going to be out.
This nigga is not even that
fast. He takes it inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Now, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is?
That better be a fucking pick, bro. Turn around and pick the fucking ball. Play ball is on. Play ball. Damn. Turn around and pick the fucking ball. There's no fucking way this shit is happening.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Jones fighting
tackle
it about the 35-yard line. Only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He rifles one.
Where the fuck are you going, bro? I didn't even pick the ball going that way. That's an easy fix. Fucking 6. Come on, man. Like, where the fuck is this nigga going?
Quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Jacobs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off the bench more plays.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good
What is your ability, man? What the fuck you got these abilities?
You just got to stick with
You
it.
can't even
This is
truck
the
it.
3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing on first down, Stevens.
Like, bro, that is a touchdown. Like, move out the way, bro. That's a touchdown, bro. This game is selling, bro. Come on, bro. Like, this nigga's wide open. You throw it right to him.
See through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between.
Come on, bro. Like, damn.
Probably way too much because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates.
That's caught inside the 20.
No one wants to run into it. I thought they fixed the cover 3. Blitz, no pressure, fucking Jets.
And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Bro, come on, bro. Like, this shit is so fucking
cool, now.
Wide open every time. That should have been a fucking pick 6 now. I'm thinking about it too. Like, this game is just selling. Man. The scores really should be reversed in my head. Bro. Right when I have a dot, fucking sack. Or just like that dumb shit just happened, bro. Like,
take it in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costing him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
11 yards there, first down.
And this is an example of breaking down in defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back to throw, Darnold. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Second and 8. Now Jones.
Like, bro, fucking blocks is a mess. Come on, that shit's fake as fuck.
His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Someone's catching up to him. He's fucking tripping like, bro.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one.
I'll give him 2. I'll give him legitimately 2 touchdowns.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Made it at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Stevens. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Operating from the gun, Stevens. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, They brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On third down, Stevens able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Now a quick throw.
Block! Damn, nigga, like, come on, bro. That's all you have to do. It's one simple task, bro. Like, damn.
It's going to be second and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Stevens. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal. Here's Stevens to throw. There's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 3 yards out. And the Raiders get a score closer. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
What you see when you tell me and another like me, maybe in this nigga like Keith,
at their own 25-yard line.
On the season.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll go again to Jones. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter play.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Jets on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Jets on third down.
All one-on-ones I had. What happened?
Boy, another big play late here for Herbert Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. But I would say that going along with that,
what fucking holes are you taking, bro? You had the hole right up there. You took the. You can't be that incompetent, nigga.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. The rookie Damon Arnett picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Bearcats made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And this is caught.
Bro,
I think he got that
the stuff this nigga is catching, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm about to do a disservice to the catch we just saw. One-handed, coming down with it, just like that. Yeah, I know. Odell Beckham Jr. We're used to this, aren't we?
We are.
And that's just wrong on every level. That was spectacular.
Darnold on third down.
Go pick it!
That's an excellent job right there.
Pick the ball!
Any defense, you never want to let them get
Damn,
in.
bruh.
When that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
From the gun, Stevens. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Stevens. The left side completion to Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there and a first down.
Raiders first down.
From the gun, Stevens.
Let's go, bro. It should have been like this the whole fucking game.
Darren Waller, touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. But with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. So he's got to deal
Thank you, bro, because this game has been fucking selling me the whole fucking time, bro. After, like, bro, this man's been getting all the ad catches, just been bossing me. The fucking picks this man been getting versus the picks I should have gotten. All these, like, bro, I'll tell you the amount of picks I'll either drop or just, like the nigga got the animation, ball went through the nigga's hands, bro. Wide open touchdowns gets thrown at a sack. Wide open touchdown gets bumped by his own fucking wide receiver, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
We've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off of play action, Darnold.
They
get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
What is that?
The return comes to a
Come on!
right at the 44-yard
What the fuck
line.
is that?
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
On 1st and 10, Stevens. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Stevens throwing the out route and complete. That's Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Operating from the gun, Stevens finding Williams once more, complete.
Pass.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam down.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Taken down at
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. This kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the gun, Stevens. Got it open man, it's Ruggs. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains and take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
The kick is good.
Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up. Are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Darnold now to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll solve the third down.
It's a gain of 12.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And off the deflection, it's caught. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime? Run the football. You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. Now it's Darnold. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Darnold. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Darnold. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It's 2nd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. To the air again, Darnold. That is caught. It's Perriman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end. Going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stevens. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. But
Dot. Nigga did not have the throw power.
Unfortunately, to no avail.
To throw on 3rd down. Stevens. He's got a man. It's Williams. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So we raise the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy. In addition to the pencil.
And those last for a long time, no doubt.
What did you?
Game that we got to see and making it extra.
What did you do? What did you do? What was that? What was that?
This whole thing palatable. I just want you to pay for my meal later. You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? Where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Las Vegas, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.
Why?
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon.
Why?
Thanks
Bro,
for
no.
watching, everybody.
Like,
We'll see you next time.
Look at the comeback, though. What is going on? Bro. Why? This comeback was wild, though. The comeback was wild. But why? I don't understand. What is going on? That's a feels bad moment, bruh. Nigga, I'm over here trying to pick my play. Never seen nothing like that, man.
I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you pay.